humans are the best resource and I would love to manage humans. And this is the answer that we give in all the HR interviews and they catch you in a film. So,
Correct.
If you want to say that you are going to opt out of placements and all these things, you need to tell your story behind it.
Okay, so hi everybody, welcome to Real Humans of B School. Today we are with Samaksh here, who's coming from IIM Kozhikode, and welcome on board, Samaksh.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, that's lovely. And the next thing begins, like, CAT is done and you have your scores in hand, and then we finally move to this whole sector of preparing now for interviews. So how was your entire experience? And like you mentioned that you didn't have the other IIM calls, so what was your reaction to this?
Initially, so the predictors were showing a little higher percentile, and we know that range where I think my time the cutoff was 99.64. So at 99.64 you get a call from IIM Calcutta. I was expecting that because the predictors were showing a little higher percentile. I felt a little sad that I didn't get it, but I knew that this percentile is not enough for that. And I had MDI and Shillong and some other colleges. So I thought that I have to convert something between IMK and MDI because I had real good friends at MDI who were studying. So and at IMK I had one of my seniors. So for both these colleges I was interested, and all those people helped me a lot with my preparation.
Okay, so you think it's really good choice to connect with people who are already studying there. It helps you to prepare for your interviews?
Actually, yes, because they know what the teachers expect. So you go there, and what happens is, because I have failed one HR interview, so I know how it feels. Every person that goes in that interview, they say that I love humans are the best resource and I would love to manage humans. And this is the answer that we give in all the HR interviews, and they catch you in a film. So,
correct.
All those faculties, because they have interviewed 500 people before you, and now they know that you do not stand in a different line than any of those people. You are in the same boat with all of them.
Correct.
So yes, so all these answers, what not to do is more important than what to do. What to do you can figure out, but what not to do you should remember.
Amazing. That's really interesting, a point that focus on what not to do. So if you were to tell 3 things which are definitely a big no-no, what would that be?
First, if you are saying, because everyone in a B school interview says that in the future I want to start something of my own. I know that is really amazing. If you can do it, that is really great. A lot of people will be able to do it, but you are going into a B school and they look at their placements reports, not at you opting out. So if you want to say that you are going to opt out of placements and all these things, you need to tell your story behind it. That
correct.
If you have done something before or you have a plan, you just cannot go into an interview and say that I want to start something of my own and do not give a reason for that.
Correct.
Because if you don't find a reason, then how will they know that you are really serious about this? They'll just see that you are saying some fancy stuff to get through the interview. First thing is this. The second thing, in the HR interviews, if you say that humans are the most important resource to manage, you give your reasons. You tell them what does an HR do in a corporate, or whenever HR is recruiting, or even if an HR is setting up a project. All these things people do not know. So people think that HR is a linear direction. It's a one-dimensional job, but they have multiple dimensions, and a lot of people do not know about that. So read a little bit about it. And if you go in an interview and you have studied, say, petroleum engineering, and if they ask you like what happens in your branch, and if you cannot answer it, then that is a
big disaster.
No for you. Yes.
Okay, that's really interesting. So thank you so much, Samaksh, for all your valuable inputs and sharing your time with us. Wish you all the best ahead.